Is this the end of disc 1? Oh god, I just remembered.
Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that dark chief.
Yes, he's my target. Mine alone.
Oh dear. I think we can look around during that. Yes, we can. So we are in a bad position here.
Tougher than I thought.
Do you know who I am?
We are liquid.
I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole my birthright.
Forget it. Your body is strapped down tight.
There you go. I knew there was like an Easter egg if you struggled
I'm the
enough.
man you stole everything good from. And now, after the sacrifice of our brothers, after 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother of dark.
Light versus dark. Japanese. Every time. They love that shit. He's Ganon and I'm Link.
Do you need his DNA too?
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
I like how you can see the
Have they
tip
given
of
in
his
to our
head.
demands yet?
Not
No one else.
They won't give in.
Maybe they're all
They're
short.
all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
Well, duh. You just told me I was struggling. Oh, that's her head. Man, she's tall as shit. You're a short ass, Liquid. So, this part
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother?
determines the ending.
Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
What is he
I've
if
got
he's
to
not
take care of
American?
some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
So you prefer your wolves to my show, huh?
I don't know what she just took.
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
The DARPA chief.
His mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker, an octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Right, so they just mentioned the DARPA chief essentially being tortured, but because we're about to be tortured. That should be quite clear. He tortured the DARPA
woman
chief.
is still in this world.
Meryl.
Meryl.
Catch you later, handsome.
Oh, you. And they
Once
mentioned
she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else.
Baker and the...
Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them.
What a weirdo. Baker and...
Just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad.
Octopus.
Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
Glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
This is
Where
gonna
are my
suck.
things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, carrier boy?
So, Metal Gear's armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel?
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous, but if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my questions right now.
Right.
You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are.
Yeah, so like I said, this determines the ending you get.
Becomes too great to bear, Just give up, and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine.
Yeah, so if you do not survive the torturing, Meryl dies.
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend.
Yeah.
Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know.
You can use an auto fire pad, he
I'm
doesn't
going to run
know.
a high voltage electric current through your body.
I like that they tell you that,
If
though.
it's just for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to
You have to
save
mash this thing like
Starting
fuck to
feel a little
live.
scared. Good. You should be.
The best way I found to do it is to like hold the pad sideways and just use your index finger. So you're probably gonna hear me mashing like crazy here, because I'd like to get the good ending and save Meryl, you know?
Okay, here we go.
Wish me luck. This is gonna suck. That's my stuff over there, I think. I gotta focus, I can't really. Oh, okay.
How did you like that?
I like that you get a break. Oh god, my finger.
Shall we go
Think
again?
of a break, and we're gonna break my finger. No, I'd rather we didn't. What if I tried 2 fingers? Hang on. No, that's not working.
Enough yet?
No.
We're not finished
No,
yet.
I'm good. If you die, as he said, there's... Oh god, my finger.
You still okay?
Oh, fuck, I can't take
Want
another
me
one,
to
dude.
go on?
No, I can't take another one.
Can you take one more?
No, I can't. Look at my health. Shit. God damn it. Hang on, let me... No, I can't pause it. I appear to be very dead. Shit. Oh, my hand.
Ocelot. Did it again. Sorry, boss.
Okay. She did again. Kind of kicked my ass that time, but it's fine, it's whatever. Alright, must actually save the game now. Let's have a chat with Mailing.
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
Yes, actually.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling. Something you ate?
No, I'm serious. Like a premonition or something.
You know, I wish you told me that, like, earlier, but, you know, it's fine. I wasn't in the army or anything. I didn't have to come way back here and fight her again.
Snake, it's all up to you.
You know. Thanks. Mailing. Alright, well, I'll see you back there after that really long dialogue where I will inevitably die again. I'm actually going to check the emulator because I'm a cheating son of a bitch. I'm going to see if there's an auto-fire mode. Again, he's like, and don't even think of using auto-fire, or I don't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know at all. I'm going to check because my arm actually still hurts. Alright, we're back. Mercifully, I can skip most of those cutscenes. Look at this, I'm a goddamn monster. I'm so masterful you can't even hear me clicking the button. Thought you'd know if I was using auto-fire. Alright, let me just cut to where we were, because you've seen these first couple. Alright, we're back where we were. I just hit my hand on the desk. Ouch.
Okay? Want me to go on?
So you may notice I have full HP now.
Take one more?
But it's okay, because he'll know if you're using auto-fire. Wink, wink. Hey, Ocelot. Wink, wink, wink. I'm totally doing this the legitimate way. I'm not using auto-fire, because as we established, he'd know. He wouldn't lie.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think.
I'd agree, it's enough, yeah.
You're the boss's brother, all right. Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Infanteries project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
That's French for the terrible children, I believe. So anyway, what I was trying to say earlier with the whole DARPA chief situation, they definitely alluded to the fact that he tortured the DARPA chief, and Liquid was like, yeah, you overdid it with the DARPA chief. They're saying that he killed the DARPA chief, but we saw the DARPA chief. And then they also told you that Decoy Octopus is dead. And who is Decoy Octopus? A master of disguise. Just saying, you can probably put 2 and 2 together there. But in case you can't, it wasn't the DARPA chief.
Roommate.
There you go.
The DARPA chief?
He wouldn't have written this quickly.
What a stench.
What a stutter. Yeah, so again, there's the real DARPA chief. So I believe this guard.
She took my clothes.
Yes, this is the same guard that Merrill took the clothes of, and now he has a cold because of it. This guard has a name. His name is Johnny. As I was talking about earlier, unless I cut that part out, Johnny is actually in Metal Gear Solid 4. This guy. He comes back as a proper character. I really genuinely just do not like Metal Gear Solid 4, I'm sorry. I know it's got its fans, but I'm not one of them. So you can do some things here to escape the cell. I think there might be some Easter eggs with this dude, with good old Johnny, who's quite the cold. Shut up in there, will ya?
Shut up! Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up! Shut up!
So one of the things you could do is, I think you can hide under the bed and he tries to find you.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, he saw me do it. Crap.
Snake, are you okay?
No.
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They've got her.
Pretty fucked up, to be honest.
Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb?
Colonel!
I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research.
And that
Does the White
tie.
House know about this? How deep does it go?
Ugly.
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need to know basis, is that the idea?
The president's in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake. Just stop them.
Oh,
Why should I?
beautiful.
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before. I don't know the details.
You're a liar, Colonel.
I don't believe you.
You're full of shit. Arr.
If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see,
Or is there some reason
Well,
that you
you
can't
see.
do that? Something you haven't told me about.
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the genome army to go public.
And that's the only reason?
Sad face.
Huh. Hell with you.
He's moping.
I'm sorry.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh man.
You smell
But
too.
it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days.
It was Decoy
Well, his
Octopus.
blood's been drained out too.
The other one was Decoy
Drained.
Octopus.
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right. But he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief
Some.
tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn. Is there any way to prevent it?
It
Kill them all.
seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2
They
are.
didn't confiscate it.
Besides,
Or did they?
I'm locked up here.
Well, I guess they
We've
did.
got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also,
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Meryl, right?
Yeah,
I'll save her.
thanks.
I'll save her because I didn't die during the torture the second time. Johnny? Stop looking at me like that, Johnny. Okay, well, what happens if we hide under there when he's not looking? Johnny, bugger off. Man, he's got a massive field of view. What a Chad. Stop looking back at me, man. Get out of here. Did that work? There's Johnny.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, son of a bitch. Right, so there's a couple of ways you can get busted out. I won't spoil them for you. I'll try and either find clips of the ones that we don't get, or... Yes, I think it might depend on how the torture goes as well, because... Yeah, I don't remember. Here we go.
Snake, it's showtime.
Oh
That's
no.
what I want you.
Oh shit. We get tortured again, I think, if we don't get out quick enough. Oh, that's really annoying. Well, I mean, I still got the auto fire
Okay.
set up. I mean,
I'll tell you once more.
my trigger finger.
Press the circle button
Oh,
repeatedly.
for God's sake. Well, unless this is different, I'll cut this out.
Can you take one more?
Yeah, I think I'm good, pal. Just browsing Twitter.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. We live in a sad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism,
Communism?
perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
Yeah, Russia wasn't so bad.
Struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
I don't remember this conversation.
Boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system.
Tachanka?
Behind was just a down payment.
So you're in this for money?
I don't need money. I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
I think Ocelot's Russian. But I'm not sure. Bye. It's nice seeing you again. Give my love to the wife and kids. And Liquid. Especially Liquid. Alright, we're back. Okay, so do we have Otacon in here? No, we don't, for some reason, even though he did tell me his codec. And I looked it up whilst I was browsing Twitter. I mean, before I browsed Twitter. It's 141.12. Let's have a chat with Otacon.
Otacon, are you still okay?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth camouflage that
What's
is.
up, my
I
homie?
have a favor to ask. I need your help.
I was wondering when you'd ask. What should I do?
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
What cell?
There's a big torture machine nearby.
Oh, bloody no.
Okay, I know it. It's close. I'll be there right away.
Well, that's convenient. You knock out Johnny. What about Deep Throat? Not a bloody thing. Alright, well, you know, screw you, Johnny. Screw you, buddy. Alright, hang on. Let's see if we can hide under the bed this time. I mean, I'm sure hiding under the bed is a thing. Oh, is this Deep Throat? No,
okay,
no, it's
Snake?
not. God damn it.
Yeah. Nothing new to report.
I'm sure Deep Throat calls you here.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Piss off.
My arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the
Yeah, give me that
benzodiazepine.
morphine.
That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off the pain.
What can I say?
Anything.
I'm not a very good talker.
Clearly.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
You're nothing but a bitch every time you
Myself.
have.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough
Any
one.
family?
Naomi's in 4 as well. And
It's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family.
I don't like what they do to her character in 4.
Wait. There was a man who said he was my
I
father.
just don't like the story in 4. They
Where is he?
really fuck it all up as far as I'm concerned.
By my own hand.
Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years
I mean,
ago.
unless you played the first 2
Only
games.
Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him? Knowing that?
Yup.
How?
He wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
Ain't that the
That's
truth?
patricide.
Yup. That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. The one we share in common.
Is that
Oh
why you left
yeah.
Foxhound?
He did do that, didn't he?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Hold on a second.
Where is he?
He's dead.
Is that Vamp?
I'm sorry.
Oh god, what a horrible revelation.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
We're not
You're
friends.
still calling me friend?
He's a lying sack of shit.
Is that it?
No. There was another.
Ray Fox?
Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox.
Yeah, I'm sure that's Gray Fox, his real
Gray
name.
Fox.
Yeah, there you go.
I learned a lot from him.
We killed him too, I think.
Didn't you try to kill each other?
Oh, you know.
That's true. We did, in Zanzibar.
Friend's fine.
But it was nothing personal. We
Yeah.
were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No, we never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
Why, he remembered that
Men
punch.
in their games. You're like wild animals.
You're
right.
a sexist pig.
We
Shut
are
up.
animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
You want me to put him down.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi.
She's a gene
Why did you get into
therapist,
genetic research
isn't she?
anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about
Ugh, ugh, ugh,
DNA.
ugh, ugh.
Yeah, I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Blank spots.
Memory is stored in DNA?
I'm Jennifer Hill, I am.
But we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Of course not.
Hasn't played the game
You're a
yet.
Scientist, not a fortune teller.
Right, so, as I was trying to say, with the whole Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4 thing, oh, Johnny's gotta go take a dump.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, damn it.
Bye, Johnny. How convenient. So anyway, yes, I really dislike Metal Gear Solid 4, and I know it's got its fans, but I don't like it. I mostly because of what they do to the story and the gameplay. There's like multiple acts in that game, and some of them are pretty good, and some of them are fucking awful. So overall, it's just kind of a mediocre gameplay experience as far as I'm concerned. Hey, look, it's Otaku Convention, man.
I'm here.
Hey, buddy. Whereas 1, 2, 3, I will happily play 2 and 3 for you.
Wow, they even captured you.
4 I ain't touching.
Hurry, get me out of here,
Let me go. That hurts.
Hurry up!
Is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go. Jeez, it's like an animal's cage. Oh, what a
Well-
smell.
Because of him.
I mean, it's a cell.
Yeah, it's the DERPA chief.
You don't hurry up and get me out of here, I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards. This lock won't open with a security card. You need a key like the soldiers carry.
So what are you
Man,
doing here then?
if only you had some ketchup and a handkerchief.
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later. Also, I got you this level 6 card. It'll get you out of that torture room. Here, take this too.
What's this?
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Because she smells good.
Stockholm
And he's
syndrome
weird.
to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them. She even let me feed them when I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
I don't know about that
Wake
logic.
up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl.
Well, that's all I can do.
They're planning to launch a nuke. I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier.
You go
I
kill
can't
Johnny
take
so he's not in
anyone
4.
out.
You have to.
I'll be killed.
Go kill Johnny so 4 doesn't exist. How about that?
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Bye, Otaku Convention. Alright, so, if you recall, he gave us a handkerchief, a ration, ketchup, and a card. Now, the handkerchief smells faintly of her. And if you remember, she likes wolves. She's called Sniper Wolf. So what the handkerchief does is it makes you immune to the wolves when you're going through that area. I don't know if it has any other use, I don't think so. The ketchup, Italian tomato based condiment. I had to do like a mental check there to make sure I didn't Americanize that. Yeah, you say tomato, don't you? It's a tomato based condiment. Tomato based condiment. So what we do is we go, we dip some ketchup on the floor. And you can probably guess what's gonna happen next. Johnny's gonna be like, you motherfucker, I gotta clean up that ketchup now. Johnny, notice me. Now if you move before he comes in, you'll screw it up. Good, now Johnny's not in 4 anymore. Fuck you, Johnny. Alright, let's get out of here. So anyway, what you can do, if you keep taking too long and if you mess up the catch-up thing, I think you have to go through one more torture thing, which, again, as you've seen, are exactly the same, except I think there might be a little bit more dialogue at the end there. And then good old Grey Fox comes and saves you. And all he does is he swords the lock, I think, or something like that. He might take out Johnny. Don't remember. If I can find a clip of it, I will put it in. I should be able to find a clip of it, but also it's quite possible I will just simply forget. Because, you know, it's me. Alright, let's grab our stuff. You gotta do the old Clark Kent into Superman. Look at that. Gotta love it. Alright, is there anything under the desks or anything? Let me look around here before we ditch. Alright, I don't believe so. Let's check out the bathroom. I feel like you can do something in there if Johnny's in there taking a dump at the time, but I don't really remember because he constantly has to use the bathroom. So I don't know how you would get past this camera here without either stealth camouflage or a chaff grenade. So I'm just going to use a chaff grenade, I suppose, because it's like blatantly blocking the door. I mean, I suppose we could like Nikita missile it or something, but that seems awfully wasteful, doesn't it? Important thing there you may have missed is that Otacon is a bit of a fan of old Sniper Wolf because he's he's a moron. Let's chaff these ones as well. Oh, are we where I think we are? Yes, we are. This is the first building, isn't it? Because this is originally where Johnny was. Johnny was in that room over on the left with the level 1 on the door. That's where he was using the bathroom to take a dump, etc. So, where the hell do I go now? Do I have to? I think I may have to go all the way back to where Sniper Wolf was on that tower. Yeah, I think I do. Well, that's not the first time I've made that trip today, let's be honest. You know, I just realized as I'm walking out of this door, we have a level 6 card now, don't we? And I mean, it's not in this building, but I'm sure there was a level 6 door in here as well somewhere. I just don't remember where. I don't think it was the armory. It could have been, but I don't think it was the armory. But I'm sure there was a level 6 door around here somewhere. Let me go check really quick. Ah, crap! Well, bollocks. No, he didn't. Ah, he did. He hurt me. I'm out. Ah. It's so hard to just grab them when they come around the corner. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to knock this dude the F out. Lovely. He actually didn't get re-alerted, which is just delightful. I'm going to give him a good old claymore, so when he gets up, we'll put him down permanently. Okay, let's hide. They'll probably hear the explosion and come in here, unfortunately. That's an alert, eh? Well, no, it's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, God, it's all going tits up. Instead of grabbing him, you know what? Yeah, let's just leave. Instead of grabbing him, I put the mine down. And apparently, those things have friendly fire. Good to know. What the heck is this? There's a bomb in my equipment. It's all coming back to me, so I didn't even remember that. Yeah, there's a bomb, and you can see it's got a timer on it. If you don't get rid of it in time, you just bloody die. So, let's eat that bad boy, shall we? Oh no! That's really cool. I like that. There you go. So yeah, you just... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes?
That was a close one, Snake. Ocelot, you'll pay for that.
Yeah, I just found that by mistake. I completely forgot that was a thing, but when I saw it, it all came flooding back. I'm like, oh yeah, they put a bomb in your equipment. I like this game. This cool little things like that, you know? This is a really well-made game. Fantastic. Anyway, so 3 is the best Metal Gear Solid game ever made. Maybe one of the... it's easily one of the best video games I ever made, in my opinion. It's definitely up there for me, you know, with the first Red Dead Redemption, etc. And what we're going to do, by the way, we're going to go get the camera, because I think we can get the camera now, and I will actually go to the trouble of backtracking to show you some of the ghosts, and we'll probably call that the end of the episode, the second episode that I recorded today. I think it might be a ration up here that's respawned. If there is, I'm going to go grab that, because I need some bloody rations. Yes, there is. Yoink. Alright, so give me a minute. Oh yeah, I didn't really finish my thought there, did I? So what I was going to say was, yes, 3, I can't build up 3 enough for how good it is. If you haven't seen, experienced it, etc., oh my god, it's so incredible. And normally I try not to oversell video games and stuff like that before I play them, because then you'll be like, well, he said it's amazing, and I think it's just pretty good, and now I'm just disappointed. No, it's that good. You will not be disappointed by 3. It's that fucking good. Now 2, however, is just good. It's a good video game, it's solid, there's nothing wrong with it, it's not incredible by any means whatsoever. So, yes. However, whilst I don't think you need... I think it's level 6 in here, actually. Whilst I don't think you need to play... I think it's this one? Yes. Whilst I do not think... Really? Oh, medicine. Hang on. Snake! The medicine! Is this... I feel like this is really important. Anyway, whilst you do not need to play 2 to get everything out of 3... Well, okay, let me rephrase that. There are some things in 3 that are throwbacks to 2. Not too many. They're mostly throwbacks to 1, to Ocelot, to Big Boss, etc. However, there's still some in there, and it's still a good game, so I will still probably play that, because I'm going to do 3. I'm 100% certain I want to play 3 on camera. And if I'm going to play 3, I may as well do 2. However, as far as I'm concerned, I wish 4 never existed. And again, I know some people like it. I'm sorry. It's just the way I feel. If you like it, that's cool. Cold medicine used by pressing circle in menus. Yeah, so we can actually catch cold from going through the snowfield. I don't know if it's guaranteed. I don't remember. And you'll just start sneezing constantly, and it makes it kind of hard to stealth guards. So there we are. I think it's also something to do with being naked in the cell. Perhaps. Maybe that's it. I don't really recall. Anyway, so if you remember, there was a level 6 door down here. Because this is Smoky Nikita missile area. Yeah. Let's go get this. I think it's the camera over on the left somewhere. Alright, because I can't be asked to piss around with all this. I'm just going to chaff these bad boys. Lovely. And there's a level 6 door right there. Is this the one we are looking for? Body armor. Oh my goodness. That ain't the camera, but that's pretty good. I still feel like the camera's in here. Like, I'm sure I remember that. Maybe there's 2 level 6 doors. Have a look. See, now it's a 3. It's a 4. Alright, Jason does not remember where the bloody camera is. I mean, that's okay. We'll find it eventually, but apparently it ain't here. Good to know. What does the body armor do, by the way? I'm assuming you just have to have it equipped. Yeah, okay, so reduces damage. So it'll be good for, like, bosses, basically. Oh, and by the way, obviously, since I said, you know, we're going to go find some ghosts, and that's going to be the end of the episode, well, since we can't find any ghosts because we don't have the bloody camera yet, that's not going to be the end of the episode. Now, I remember something when we go back. If you remember, there was a level 6 door there. That's where we got caught. That's where, you know, we got dragged off and tortured. That level 6 door, there's a really long tower here. Excuse me, I got hiccups. There's a really long tower there you got to go up. It's going to be kind of a lengthy process. I think there might be a boss at the top. So, I think it might be better that I end the episode here, because otherwise that's going to chew up like another like 20 minutes or something, and I don't want these episodes to be super duper long. So, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Let me very quickly show you the whole handkerchief situation. Because yes, that's basically what it's for. It's just for getting through here without any trouble. I mean, we got the box thing, but again, that's like a little Easter egg that most people are never ever going to figure out. But yes, we smell like Sniper Wolf, and they like Sniper Wolf. Look, we're friends now. But guess what? Sniper Wolf hates you. Now, I feel like there's more mines here this time, but let's see if I'm right about it. No, there's not. Unless... No, okay, we're good. Well, fair enough then. See... Oh, something's happening. Oh, memories. Okay, memories. Did you shoot her in every limb? That was one in each leg, I think. She definitely took at least one to the arm. You know she shot her right on her foxhound tattoo? Okay, no, she left her one good arm.
I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give give up on people. Don't forget me.
I mean, I was trying to, but I got a flashback. And here we are.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will.
Wait a goddamn minute,
I'm
hang
sure
on.
she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
It's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
No, she's not. She was shot 3 times.
Forget about Meryl.
Not 4.
Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
She wants some bloody morphine as well.
Meryl, she's pretty special to you, huh?
Not really. I haven't known her that long.
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all?
Plus, I do it. I do it sideways.
Interrogation.
No,
I guess it's in the genes.
I take you at the same time, Naomi. Want to have a threesome?
What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
He's probably in
New
3.
York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
Yeah, so again, Naomi is in 4, and, I just... Every time Naomi talks about her past or something like that, or like her big brother, air quotes, oh fucking hell, that scared the piss out of me. What is shooting me? Oh, there's a camera above me. No! Come on! I couldn't equip the Russian! God damn it. I like how the camera is jammed. Here's the thing, not the camera, the frickin' radar is jammed, right? So if that's jammed, so should be the camera that is shooting me, you know? And yet, I'm just saying that breaks the logic of the game rules in the world that we are in. You should not be able to shoot me if my bloody radar doesn't work. But you can't. So that's bollocks. That's all I'm saying. That's bollocks. So yeah, when we go in here, all hell breaks loose. I'm pretty sure we gotta do a real long way up a bloody tower. So we're gonna end the episode here. We're gonna have a nice chat mailing whilst I attempt to tab out and open.
You caught Snake?
I attempt to tab out. Oh god, I can't do both at the same time mailing. Jesus Christ. Also attempt to tab out and open that thing, Patreon, so I can thank this month's patrons.
The Chinese say it is the strong swimmer who most often drowns. It is because the strong swimmer overestimates his abilities and underestimates the strength of the river. You are probably quite used to the mission now, but don't get careless.
Listen, Mailing, a lot of the time your proverbs are quite wise and stuff, and I get it, right? It's like, well, don't be overconfident, but the idea of the strong swimmer being the one that drowns, that's just inherently silly, I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. I do not know how the hell I'm going to edit this, what with my deaths to Sniper Wolf and having to backtrack a shitload of times. It's going to take some effort. I've also got to put in some clips like the one of that guy. Why am I telling you this? You don't need to know this. That's for me. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, if you did enjoy the episode, I would appreciate a like, a comment, etc. Helps out a great deal. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 probably pretty much immediately. I don't see any reason not to. They're not terribly long. All of the games are fairly short. Yes, but I'm not touching 4. I'm not. I'm not doing it. Anyway, thank you to this month's patrons. If you would like to help support the channel and become a patron yourself, you can do so over at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP is linked in the video description. Thank you very much to Nuria Age, KP Shadow Squirrel, Pedro Marcus, Hitbox, Blackwolf8994, Philip Rep, George Blackwell, Loot Smoke Soldier, Trent123, Luna Parker, Rex Broom, Tranigan334, Awena1997, Shadow Sephiroth666, Bullying, Nicarin, Bloodpire, and Miss Justice 83. Thank you, everyone. You are awesome, and I'll see you next time for more Metal Gear Auto Fire.